How's it going, everybody? Today, we're going to do a little bit different than what the typical otaku series that I'm having in my channel. Today, we're going to talk about my home country, the land of Silat, the land of Matkilao, and the land of Mr. World Buzz. Now, I did make my research about World of Buzz right here, like World of Buzz news. And from Check, it says discover the latest new social issues and happenings in Malaysia and around the world. So honestly, I can't tell how good they are. I want to know that they're good, because they'll be very un not unprofessional. Like, well, how do they get a job and everything, right? And of course, it's not a Byako video without the normal pen movement. Okay, so now that I am in my iconic element, right now we're gonna read this. Okay, I can read. So, the first thing that we read. Oh my God, why am I being so random? Right. Malaysia ranked the third laziest country in Stanford University study. Now I only stumble upon this within my. Okay, so I don't know what this is, but every time when you click on here, okay, you just hover your mouse over on here, you're able to see all the news and stuff, right? So over here is the weather, and here's different types. Oh, apparently, you can also know 20 facts about why you probably don't know about the Matrix, right? So pretty cool. I think Andrew Tate might like that. All right, so. So what do they have to say? Come on, man. Why you got disturb Malaysians like that? So, a Stanford University study ranked Malaysia as the third laziest country based on a study. 700,527 people, giving them glimpse into the lives of people in 111 countries across the globe. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Is that saying they're giving different types of you know I don't know what, different types of life experiences, giving them optional walks of life in around there. Okay. In the study, Stanford University researchers concluded that there is an inequality in physical activity, indicating that it is a predictor to obesity prevalence. But the thing is, when was this done? Yeah, sure, they gather like it kind of pains me that they could just go to a million, but they just stopped to 700,000. Here's the thing: I get it, gathering people in general is difficult, but if you're gonna gather 700,000 plus, why not end it with a mill? I'm just saying, but okay, obesity prevalence, and since we are a country plagued with obesity problems, you probably have an idea of how low we are ranked in this study. What's this? Average daily steps 3,500. It depends, really. Honestly, it depends. And looking from here, and down here is our neighbor Indonesia. Hey, shout out to Indonesians. Love y'all. I have Indonesian blood. I have Jawa blood. Actually, my blood is everywhere. I'm Chinese. I'm also Jawa. I'm everything. But my Chinese blood is what, fifth generation, seventh generation at this point. My Chinese is as good as 0.001. Okay, so what? In what way? Yo, that's crazy. Because yeah, it's okay. I'll hold it off. Focusing on physical inactivity, such as lack of walking, here is how Stanford University ranked the countries: Indonesia with 3,513 steps a day, Saudi Arabia with 3,800, a little bit more than Indonesia. Oh, and Malaysia topples that, 3,963. Philippines 4,000. Let's go. Africa will be 4,000. What? South Africa for nah? Get out of here. I rarely see an obese African. Nah. You know what? This thing is cap. The study writes in countries with little obesity, people mostly walked a similar amount per day, but big gaps between people who walked a lot, those who walked, and those who walked very little coincide with much higher levels of obesity. Wait, I can register that. Mm, okay. Oh, hey yo, they're saying that female walk less? What? Where did they get this information? What about our closest neighbors, Singapore? Well, they are listed among countries with the most walking steps per day, ranking in ninth, with Hong Kong topping the chart of 6,800 steps a day. What does this mean to us? Well, according to The Who, the suggested steps you should take in a day should at least be around 5,000. So go figure as what you should do to increase step count. In our dependency on personal transportation, limiting our step count per day, whatever it is, if this is a better indicator of obesity prevalence, maybe it's time we put spring back into our step. What? Government is planning to build drag racing circuits in all Malaysian states. What? Is this nothing? Alright. Okie dokie. Okay, so the takeaway. First of all, okay, if any of you were Malaysians, basically around the Southeast Asian region, right? Not to like single anyone out from my channel. And hey, big ups. I know some people of you are from the Philippines as well, and some of you are also from America. So hey, thank you for watching my stuff, man. Even though I'm not really reviewing VTubers, that's just out of an accident, and I wasn't really reviewing. I was just showing my favorite songs, but I guess I wasn't really being very clear when I did that. So, all right. So talking about um, just like um, around the Nusantaras, right? They basically the southeast. If anyone has been here, they would know that yes, even though we have an option to use Grab, basically have um, the luxury to have public transport, that doesn't mean we always rely on those. We don't do that. Like, I'm telling you, getting 5,000 steps, right, is so easy. I'm not here to flex. I'm not here to flex. The only reason why they're like, oh, these people are quite lazy, it's because like we have conducted 717,000 people in Malaysia, and then like when they were walking, it's less than 5,000, right? And like it's so bizarre that even the Africans as well walk to lesser, and I'm like, nah. Like for me, Africans is like the other side of Mongolia. Like it's so wide, and some of them don't even have roads, and some people they still hunt. They still hunt to listen, just like the Mongols. So to say that, excuse me, to say that they walk even lesser than us, now that's a little bit sus, and I don't really get that, right? And now, to just say that we're lazy just because we don't walk enough, I'm telling you, especially with like nowadays, if anyone were to go to, well, I can only talk on behalf of my experiences, right? If anyone were to go to my uni, I won't name it. I won't name it down here. It's because I'll just call it Management Science University, right? There's a lot of men and women are really taking care of their health, right? They're going to the gym. They are really working it out. And maybe for some people, they don't really have those watches that keep their daily count. Like my watch right here, yeah, I just so happen to get this for my present. And yeah, God bless. And I know how many steps that I walked, right? Let me see how much I walked today. Hold on. um okay, it shows 137. I think it's because yeah, I'm not even joking. It's 130. I don't know if you got. I don't know. Oh, whatever. I don't know if any of you could look, but it was 137. But I'm guessing it's counting tonight. It's because I'm recording it tonight. And if any of you are like, oh, why are you recording in a way that you're getting kidnapped? Well, this is the only time that I'll be able to have less people interrupting me when doing a video. And as much as it is very realistic to have videos that people do interrupt me, I do want it to be a one-on-one thing, right? So not everyone has these type of watches, so of course you're not gonna get people, and probably some way somehow, crazy analogy, they probably get around 700,000 people with the same like feature as this watch that's able to count how many time you step. So that's pretty impressive. And I know And I know that some people they're able to count their footsteps using their phones, right? But I find it to be very inaccurate at times. I remember that when my phone was counting my steps, I was just walking from one place to the other, and then I'm over I'm over 6K, and I'm like, wait, I just took like a 5 minute walk, you know, so how is this possible, right? I'm literally going like close to a mile by just going to the store, you know. This is probably like, you know, a worth it store, you know. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like it's weird, right? I don't know, I guess like you know, I'm not really that patriotic, but when it comes to things like this, it does tickle my, you know, my doodly doo, and I don't really like that, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing much to say really. It's because like I don't know how true it is that they conducted quite a specific number as well. They conducted like over 700,000 700,000 717,527 people in Malaysia. So, based on people giving them a glimpse into the lives of, yeah, here's the thing I don't understand. Into the lives of people in 111 countries across the globe. So what does that mean? Do they like scatter all these 717,000 people? Like that's so weird. That's so weird. Wait. Oh yeah, and we weren't even able to count. Why is wait? Why don't they count the Japanese? The Japanese walk so much. Or are they just counting like the laziest ones? Wow. Damn. But damn, lads, calling us lazy like that? Wow, by just walking? No, no, like Malaysians, we have a lot of stuff going on, you know, on a day-to-day basis. Like, you know, I know a lot of Malaysians that really are into silat, you know, which is a, you know, which is from I know, is a Malaysian and Indonesian thing, you know, it's a martial arts that's like quite unique, you know, to us Malaysians and Indonesians. So we have that, and we have like so much. We honestly have so much, and Malaysia right now is also trying to expand on the basketball side of things. You know, there's a lot of tournaments going on, a lot of tree on trees, and so on. I don't know. It's just like so hard for me to just think about people that they've conducted and how truthful it is, and by judging this in ways like what they're saying, like and I'm pretty sure this isn't like the exclusivity of like some very like active people, so meaning to say majority of the 700K people, they only want 3,000, right? The thing is, right, even if that's the case, I would argue that us Malaysians being obese, it's just like no, we're really not like that. There are multiple, my goodness, I'm about to spit, you know, spit fire, you know. There are multiple occasions, even though we're like the jobs that we do don't necessarily requires us to move a lot. You know, we're not the type of people to really consume a lot of food. You know, let's take for example doing raya, right? And like a lot of the aunties, you know, a lot of the akaks, right? And akaks is basically sister, but in a much more endearing way. You know, I'm not here trying to talk about the semantics of Malaysia, but you know, like, okay, let's just say you want to do the ketupat, and ketupat is basically like a quirky onigiri, you know, like, all right, let me just write ketupat. Yeah, it's basically like a quirky onigiri right here, you know. I eat them, you know, as it is. I eat them as it is, and I do know there's like billions of types of what do you call this thing, ketupat, all right, and they're delicious, man. They're bloody delicious. Now, I'm not gonna talk about the empty ones, like the one that you get from satay. Yeah, they kind of look like this color. For me, if a ketupat looks like this color, I kind of run away because I feel like I can tell like there's not much santan there and everything. I like the santan, and santan's basically coconut essence or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it's coconut essence. So, yeah, I know people. You know, when they do ketupat, you know, like the wrappings that you saw right now, just now that looked like things that you would see in like decoration stuff. Yeah, those are quite difficult, and rarely do you find people that are like quite overweight that does that. 'Cause it takes a lot of concentration and everything, and like finding those leaves and everything, it's just tough, you know. And yeah, sure, maybe they didn't move like 5 billion steps, but like I'm telling you, it takes like a whole day. I remember like when I went back to my hometown around Ipo, and I don't want to now. I really don't want to tell the specifics, but like when I went to my company at Ipo, and like my aka were like doing the kutubat stuff. It's a whole day thing. It's a whole day thing, and sometimes they don't even eat. We were the ones that are eating, and then the one that wrapped them up and everything, they're just like chilling, you know. So if if I'm just saying, like, there's so many factors that doesn't make sense to beast, you know. And I guess for them, I guess, you know, this is like a hyperbole way to say, like, hey, get some walk in, you know, at the very least, some way, somehow get some walk in your system, at the very least 5K, right? This is what they're saying. I don't know. I just feel like they should at the very least change. I get it. They want some eyes. They got me, but I just couldn't. I just really couldn't, you know. So I guess like another thing to give to give like some advices to some of you is that, you know, thankfully right now we're in a time that we're able to go outside, be if those of you who love outdoor stuff, you can be outdoors again, going out there in the wilderness, being out there with your buds, having a good old time with the lads, right? And of course, make sure everybody follow, you know, the healthy procedures. You know, when if there's someone you don't know, take a safe distance. You know, it's good to have skinship. I know some of you really like skinship and all, but like, do keep it in a controlled manner, right? As much as everybody loves to go out nowadays, I do feel like there are still some that are hesitant to be a little bit more active, right? And the thing is, you don't really have to be active outside. Honestly, some people, they can be Uncle Iroh from the Avatar, you know, get muscle, get so shredded just being indoors and keeping your diet. The problem is you're not really getting the freshness outside. You know, you're not really getting what naturally people have gotten over thousands and millions of years. So to have that out of your life, like, you could be as shredded as like a it's like a shredder, you know. I know, best analogy in town, right? But I would still say you're doing a disservice to yourself, because I feel like there are minerals, there are stuff, and I do know there's like a lot of unhealthy minerals out there, you know, because this is not like the freaking early thousands, right? Or like BC or something. I get it, but I still feel like some like the fundamentals are always there. The fundamentals are always there, and there's always a reason why humans, one way or another, will go outside. You know, I'm not here trying to say, hey, get your lazy butt out of the chair, because this is what I'm doing right now. But hey, this is the only way for me to communicate with all of you. I mean, I could just walk as I'm talking, but then that'll be very difficult because I need like a person to hold my camera and everything. So that's gonna be like a little bit tough, right? But it's okay, because right now I am talking with all of you, trying to give the best advices that I could give. You know, because I'm not saying that whatever the way how you're living isn't healthy. I'm just saying, like, let's minus the 5,000 walk and everything, just to get some breather, you know. And sometimes, actually, a lot of times life sucks, right? And you don't want to stay constrained in your household or wherever you're at, right? And you know, that could be like a mind block for you, that could be a creative block for you, and to broaden those things, you gotta go outside. Yeah, you gotta go outside. I remember now, spoiler alert for K-On! If anyone were to have yet check out K-On!, even though you're doing a disservice to yourself, do go the distance, check out season 1, 2, and the movie, and you can come back to the video or not, be content with K-On! And watch reviews about K-On! I don't know, maybe I might do a review about K-On!, you know, we'll see. But in K-On!, there was this one episode where everyone was doing their thing, you know. Mugi was doing her stuff. Mio was out there trying to figure out a music piece. Ritsu figuring out who's the one that sent the letter, a love letter to her in her mailbox. Yui and Ui is trying to do dinner of some sort. Like they're just living life. Azunyan, she's taking care of her friend's cat. Right, very adorable. Very adorable. Wait, or is it Yui, Ui, and Nodoka? I don't know. I can't really remember. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. But Mio in particular, she knows like because initially she was writing a song in in her home, right? In her room trying to think about whatever lyrics that she could find, but then it only try like she knows that if she keeps staying inside, it may just make her continue on a loop. So she went outside and tried to get some new lyrics. um yeah, I can't remember if it was successful because I do remember it was too cold for her, and as as very picturesque as it was, it it probably kind of backfired her because it was quite cold and everything. But because of, I mean, y'all really gotta check out the series. Like honestly, I've rewatched it like what 7 times right now, 5 times. It's like amazing, amazing series. But yeah, Mio was one of them, and I would argue that Mio was never the athletic person to begin with. But the fact that she had the idea to go outside, now I know people are gonna come up at me and say, hey, that's a social construct. Just because um people would go outside in a tough spot, that doesn't mean that we have to. Times have changed. It's 2022. Yes, but no, because it's not doing you any wrong. It's not doing you any wrong. I'm not even joking. It's not really doing you any wrong. As a matter of fact, it's giving you an excuse. It's giving you a reason to go outside and just venture off. Discovery, as they say, right? So whenever you have that opportunity, go and grasp it. Go and grasp it. Most definitely. Right. And hey, if any of you don't really have a physical hobby, right, and are not really interested in some of the big ones like basketball or something, then it's okay to start things small. Maybe a jog, or maybe yeah, maybe a jog. I mean, I don't know. It's like I honestly feel like it's not it's not a what do you call it? It's not a problem whatsoever if you um pick a hobby that is physical for your well-being. If you are content with the way that you are, and like well enough that you're not really at the shape that you can be, I'm just saying that complacency is very dangerous, my good man and my fellow lady. It's just a little dangerous because if you're content with where you are, knowing that it could be a deficit to you on the long run, that means that you kind of have no plans to have like a further beyond moment, like a level up moment. So, let's just I'm not here trying to be like, oh, fitness neek, let's go. I'm no fitness myself, dude. I'm chunkers, man. Like I'm freaking chunkers. But I do try my best to utilize my time, right? So to be as physical as possible. So, I mean, if me, a fat fuck, can do it, how about you lads, right? And hey, it's okay to be probably a bit, chunksters, but I wouldn't really like it if you are comfortable with it and you don't want to do anything about it. So you gotta do something, right? So that's pretty much it. I don't want to be too preachy. And hey, again, change is never a 1 day thing. It's incremental. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, just an update about my life. A lot of stuff's happening. I just broke up once again with the same girl. It's tough. It's tough to feel that you're at the best, and not only that, she's going through tough times, really, really, really tough times. She's a warrior, so if anything, she's the lion, and I'm here being Simba, being like, oh my god, that's Mufasa right there. But of course, not the Mufasa that fell to the wildebeest and everything. But what I'm trying to say is that that's you know, the beacon of light. I don't know what they're going, but yeah, basically, she's really going the distance and everything, and that's pretty cool. And another update with like my mates in Discord. I don't know, when you're online and you don't really know how they are reacting or saying, because again, it all comes back to like how you interpret, right? And how you construct that like mutual understanding, like, okay, I guess we're chill. But then you really never know. You're always guessing like, oh, maybe we're fine, maybe we're fine. But then you just never know, because there's no clarity, right? There is not much ways for us to be clear. And that gets me scared. That gets me really scared, because at that moment, we're entering in the realm of unknown. And the realm of unknown sucks, because you don't know stuff. Things will come inevitably, and you would have to face it head on. And that really scares me. When you don't know something and it's not clear, it just gets to you. So, um, yeah, I'm kind of dealing with that right now. But hey, we're healing. We're healing. We're taking our time. If any of you that I shouted at and everything, I have nothing else to say but sorry. I have nothing else but to say but sorry. And I've been very egotistical with what I think, and very presumptuous. And yeah, you know what? Say it as you may. Say, oh, this is so scripted and blah 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 blah, right? And why make it in video form, and you can say it, in face to face, because I know I'm not ready yet. Because I know I'm not ready yet, and I know that if I were to just jump right into it, being all jolly, it's just, there is no sense of like, you're not sensible at that moment, right? Um, and I want to really respect all of your feelings. I want to respect all of your feelings, to, to say that whatever that we talked that day, whatever that we debated that day, and despite having a lot of misunderstandings, my biggest goal is for us to, despite being, you know, idiots, right? We'll always be lads. But if that could continue, I understand, nothing lasts forever. So we gotta accept that bitter reality. So yeah, that is one of these smallest updates that's been going on in my life. And not only that, thank you so much for 116 subscribers. That's pretty crazy. Like, literally, I remember I was around 108, 107, and now we're in 116. Double, or double that. Well, double the double digits, because it's 7 and times 2. I mean, yeah, well, we're not counting at 100. I don't know. Maths. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Quick maths. Y'all remember that? So that was crazy. And once again, thank you so much for the VTuber reaction. Here's the thing, I know I can do more of those things. It is so easy. Because there's so many songs that I like from Whole Life. There's so many stuff I like from Whole Life. Like I'm watching here right now. See, I'm watching a clip from Miko playing Minecraft, and apparently she said something in ID, and I haven't watched this video yet. I only watched the first 6 seconds, but then I got like inspired to watch, to make this video. So maybe we could do a reaction together as well. Let me see how long I've been doing this video. Damn, 28 minutes, man. I talk too much. That's the issue here, right? I love Miko, by the way. Man, Risu is really good at Japanese. Warui koto. And yes, lads, I know a bit of Japanese. Weebs, yeah, I know, I'm a weeb, yeah. Yeah. Oh no. This is why I don't really do reacts. My reactions are so boring. Thing is, right, in Malaysia we do the same thing as well. We say anjing, which means dog. I think that they're lying, saying that they don't know. Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, here's the thing. I know some people may say, "Yo, dogs are cute and everything." Yes, you are correct, but I don't know, man. Malaysians are so weird. You know, they apparently it's a curse word to call a person a dog. Like literally, you could go to Egypt and say, "Oh, you're a dog," but then they'll just keep laughing. See, I told you. I'm telling you. Okay, prediction again. I think Miko's gonna be like, "What? How come?" Hey, what? Okay, all right. She didn't ask. Okay, I'm kind of hurt with that. I like dogs, man, especially Chihuahuas. Oh, I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, um, I guess we could do one more video and then we could just skadoosh. Oh yeah. You know, speaking about ID. Oh my God, Fauna. Man, I love Fauna, man. I love Fauna so much, man. Like honestly, yeah. Like I've been watching a lot. As you can tell, I've been watching a lot of Kobo Kanaeru. You know. Hey, look, he's a Leo. I know that guy. Kobo Kanaeru. She's so cute. She's so cute. I kind of want to play her song. You know what? Why not? Let's play her song. It's so good. And yes, I've listened to this song. Okay. And not only that, I've also watched her content. Okay. Goodness. All right. I'm telling you, the song really takes me back. Early 2000s type beat. And the thing is, I guess this could be like a mini flex. As a Malaysian, Bahasa Melayu and like Indonesian, in Bahasa Indonesia, actually we're not that different, you know. Um, they hit their R's really hard. Like for example, I say gema, they could say gemar, you know, and I don't know, I find it to be quite fascinating. And like rintik hujan basically droplets of rain, you know. And I don't really have to look at the lyrics over here. Raindrops, right? You see, I could just say it on top of my head. And menatap langit basically, you know, the sky rooftop. I don't know. I mean, that's how I would interpret it. Yeah, but I mean, I am not the guy to refer to as Bahasa Melayu. I get D for my SPM in BM, so I'm not the most reliable person for that job. However, I am definitely quite there. I'm quite there. She has such a good view. She has such a good voice. Oh, that part. Oh, that's so nice. Thing is, right, the song that the I'm so sorry if it was too right for y'all. You know, I find it to be like so interesting because it has like the anime vibes. I mean, yeah, I mean, come on, Byaku, like this. She's a VTuber. Okay, you know, it has those basically anime beats. Come on, man. Oh man, so cute. Oh, the thing is, she has such a way on saying like the vowels, like ooh, like yang baru. Okay, I know that was a terrible rendition. Okay, I get it. But what I'm trying to say is that her ooh, hey, they say the second time's a charm, and it's pretty rad. And she has like good pronunciation. in English. I just noticed something that I've yet to notice before. Hold on. I know it's like tinfoil hat on, but I feel like I just saw something. You saw that? I can't tell if that's a glitch or that's like a copy, like a creepypasta Easter egg. Oh, you shine my deal, right? But could you shine me? Well, okay. Third time, if I can't find it, I'll give up. I know I could slow the video, but then my pride. See? Sheesh! Terbaik, 100% real, terpercaya, terjamin. Hell yeah. Pretty cool. And terjamin in translation means like reaffirmed or like confirmed, right? So yeah, pretty cool, really, of Kobo Kanaeru. Amazing stuff. Yeah, go check her out, lads. Honestly, such a great VTuber, really representing the the southeast, especially in our side, right? Because Malaysia, Indonesia, really not that far, 6 hours, 7 hour difference. So, and all of that, we sound the same, we talk the same, and we kind of look the same, right? And yeah, pretty cool. Any of you Indonesians do leave in the comments, and I would like to say hi, right? Or if any of you YouTubers are Indonesian, do hook me up. Don't speak to me in Bahasa as much because like, hey, taksodes, that kind of sucks. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. Kobo's channel and Kobo's video, and also Miko's channel and Miko's video that I showed y'all, and I guess the article as well, if y'all really want to check it out, would be in the description. I've been talking to Leong for how long? For 37 minutes. Holy crap. Holy crap. And that just means I miss y'all. That just means I miss y'all. So yeah, y'all do take care now. And it's time to peace out, right? Time to peace out. I yeah. Take care.